Hello guys, welcome to another session. Today's assignment discussion, and we'll be talking about advanced computer research. So over the past few days, we've been talking about learning outcome on advanced computer research. We spoke about learning outcome 1, 2, and 4. So today we'll be looking at the assignment discussion. So this is the unit aim of the class. So the aim of this unit, obviously we know the aim of this unit because we discussed it in the first class, but just for recap, the aim of this unit is to develop learners' ability to prepare for various types of academically based computer research through the development and design of a research proposal. Learners will develop a critical understanding of the philosophical, practical, and ethical concepts of research within the context of computing discipline. So this is how you will structure your presentation. So obviously you have to put your name and the unit number. And you have to start with a bit of introduction of the unit or module. So that's like 30 to 50 words introduction, followed by a table of contents, and write out the essay for task 2. Don't mention it for task 1. The font size is 12 and line spacing, 1.5 page number to be inserted. Conclusion is 20 to 30 words. You have to include your reference and bibliography. So if you use any articles, journals, or book, you have to include it in your reference and make sure you cite your work. So obviously you have to fill out the assignment declaration and all, which can be found in this link provided. And these are the useful tips for the assignment. You have to read the task carefully, focus on the detail, and command verb. So broadly, just as a guidance, I suggest that for action or command verbs, you can cover the task by writing them. Explain, define, describe. So that's usually 70 to 100 words. Assess, examine, clarify, analyze. That's 100 to 125 words. Compare, contrast, critically evaluate. That's 150 to 200 words. So we all know that our referencing style is Harvard, so make sure that you follow the Harvard referencing style. So use the format provided below. So for example, you have a book and you have to write it in Slack, Johnston, Brandon, Jones, and 2011. Just for reminder, if you have any, if you need help with how Harvard referencing works, you can literally just Google it and you see some detailed example on how to use Harvard referencing. So yeah, to continue, word limit pass is 3,500 to 4,000 words. Merit is 4,500 to 5,000 words. Distinction is 5,000 to 5,500 words. The word limit is 3,500, more or less 10%. And give proper headings and subheadings. Make your document look presentable and professional. Plagiarism, we don't allow for plagiarism. And similarity should be less than 20%. I think we've seen this video before, but obviously, just as a quick reminder, but that will be at the end of the session. So once you submit your assignments, when you are ready to submit your assignments, you have to send it as an email to learnerwork@ukversity.com. So that's learnerwork@ukversity.com. And when you are submitting it, mention the grade you are also trying to achieve. So feedback is provided accordingly. You get an auto arrangement and the assignment is marked by a tutor who has taught the unit. You will get feedback and assessment grade decision within 2 weeks. If you have any queries on the unit or topic, then We can also email learnerwork@ukversity.com and the reply is provided within 2 hours by the respective tutor. In some cases, the submission of assignments may be required. We request learners to highlight the work added to be highlighted in yellow. This makes it easier for the assessor to identify the changes and the amendment done to the existing work. This is the comments provided as feedback. So for this unit, we have a scenario. So the scenario says that you are required to choose, or the assignment title, we shouldn't forget, is advanced computing research. So this is the scenario. You are required to choose an appropriate topic, domestic or international organization operating in your country, on which to base your assignments. You are advised to check with your tutor to see that your choice is appropriate. It will be beneficial if you choose an organization that you are either currently working at or have worked at in the past. You need to analyze the chosen organization and identify an advanced computing related issue. The problem must be related to computing and must be justified with support of available information and data. You need to develop a research proposal for the chosen organization. So, and the task. So the task one, the task is that you are tasked with developing a computing research proposal for your chosen organization. The research proposal should be written in the future tense. Each task must be answered with the application, analysis, and evaluation of theoretical concepts and models for the chosen organization. The literature review should be critical. The research problem and research methodology must be fully justified. So yesterday we spoke about literature review, among other things. So that should definitely help you when you are writing about this task. So this task covers learning outcome 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just give me a quick second just to pull this over here. Okay. So this is the learning outcome that you have to cover. So the learning outcome, obviously, like we've gone through learning outcome 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you have to appraise appropriate research problems in your choosing area, among other things, blah, 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 blah. The learning outcome 4 is create a research question, literature review and methodology, propose techniques for use with quantitative or qualitative data collection and analysis. We did this yesterday. We spoke about this yesterday. So that should help you to complete your task. So in addition, plenary, refer to the ebooks and journals on the module for this unit. Assignment submission is after 2 weeks of the completion of the unit and its delivery. If using UK Versity slides, then referencing will be as below, shown below. So obviously the bibliography and submission of assignment to be done and on learnerwork@ukversity.com. Any queries, please email ramana@ukversity.co.uk. So that brings end to our presentation and our talk today on the assignment. So just for a reminder, let's watch this 3 minutes video that will help you to know how to reference.
Studying is not a straight path. It's more like a winding maze to finish university. To see you through, you'll need to study other people's ideas, words, and websites so you can form your own ideas. If you don't credit your source or present the ideas or words from another as your own, either intentionally or unintentionally, you may be guilty of plagiarism. Referencing helps you avoid plagiarism and is the only path to take to help you exit the maze and truly succeed in your studies. In this video, we'll show you how to properly reference using the Harvard referencing method. This will include the difference between a direct quote and paraphrasing, how to complete an in-text citation for a quote or paraphrase, and how to write your end-of-text reference list. Referencing is a standardized set of rules that you'll use to give credit to your sources. All units, except education and psychology, use the Harvard referencing method. Let's take a look at how to reference using this method. When referencing, begin with in-text citations. These citations allow your readers to link your key points to where your information was sourced. All sources cited, with the exception of personal communication and references to classical works, need to include an alphabetical reference list with the full bibliographical details of all sources at the end of your document. If you use the exact words from a source, you're using a direct quote. Only 10% of your overall word count can be in direct quotes, which is why it's so important to learn how to paraphrase. Paraphrasing expresses the same meaning of the quote, but in your own words. Regardless of whether you're using a direct quote or paraphrasing, you must use an in-text citation. Let's take a look at how to do that. When referencing a direct quote, enclose the quote with double quotation marks. When using the Harvard referencing method, the in-text citation should be written immediately after the quote, before the end punctuation mark. You cite a quote using the Harvard referencing method this way. Take note of the punctuation, as this is important. When referencing a paraphrase, you can either begin your sentence with the in-text citation or end with it. Regardless of how you use your in-text citation, you still need to follow the same rules as set out by the Harvard referencing method. For a book reference, you must include the following information: the author or editor, year of publication, book title, its edition, volume number, place of publication, and publisher. There's lots of help available to see you through the study maze.
Yeah. So just for recap, today's assignment discussion about the various linear outcomes that we've discussed on advanced computer research. Don't forget that if you have any question, send it to us as an email, and make sure that this task is on linear outcome 1, 2, 3, 4 that we've discussed. So yeah, thank you for attending, or thank you for watching. See you soon.